Within hours, Roy Neary flies to Wyoming and manages to find a rental car. He turns on the radio.
The U.S. Army has issued the following restrictions. All roads north of I-25, all roads leading to the Grand Tetons, all are now declared unsafe. They are now classified in the red zone. Here are some more details on the Army's...
Uh-oh, a roadblock.
Roy, is that you?
Gillian, you knew!
Yes, I had a feeling you would show up, but we better get moving. The Army's got to catch us soon.
What about this nerve gas? Does it exist?
I don't know. It's all very suspicious.
What about Barry? The whole thing is flaky.
Flaky. That's what the FBI man told me. I could see he didn't believe what I was telling him. I know he didn't believe Barry was taken up into the ships.
We have to find Devil's Tower.
But they have the roads blocked.
Listen, Gillian, we didn't both come out here to Wyoming just to turn around and go back.
The police dragged the river back home for his body. I told them he wasn't in the river. They searched every house for 5 miles, looking inside of backyard refrigerators. They asked me if I had seen strangers in the neighborhood. Take it easy, Roy.
I can't help it. This is rough country.
Good God, there it is.
Devil's Tower, Wyoming. It's just like I imagined it would be.
Now what?
I guess we better move on or they'll spot us.
Isn't that a gas station?
Looks like a good place to get undercover.
Roy, do you hear that?
Oh, that does it. They've spotted us. Let's move.
Look, Roy. A dead bird.
You want me to turn back?
What killed it, Roy?
I don't know. The Army would like us to think it was that nerve gas. I tell you, this whole nerve gas thing is a put-on. It's got to be a hoax.
Then let's keep going.
Roy drives across the plains, getting closer to the base of Devil's Tower. As he comes hard around a sharp bend, he brakes to a quick stop. 4 olive green vans stand in a row, blocking the dirt road. 4 men dressed in astronaut-type one-piece plastic suits with helmets and air tanks strapped to their backs flag him off the road.
Oh, Mr. Neary, how do you feel?
Fine. How do you feel, Major Benchley?
This is a dangerous area, Mr. Neary. I'll have to ask you and your companion to come with us immediately.
I guess we have no choice.
Now, don't make me force you, people, please.
Okay, we're coming peacefully. Where are you taking us?
Home, Mr. Neary. You're going home.
At the base camp near the bottom of Devil's Tower, Roy meets Lacombe.
Are you the boss?
I would like to ask you some questions, Mr. Neary.
Why?
Please, Mr. Neary, we have very little time. I need answers from you that are expressly honest and to the point.
So do I. Where's Gillian?
Your friend is in no danger. Are you aware of the hazards you and your companion risked?
That's a lot of baloney.
There are toxins in the area.
We're alive.
I must ask you some important questions. Do you suffer from headaches?
No.
Insomnia?
No.
Have you ever been treated for mental illness?
Not yet.
Anyone in your family?
No.
Bad dreams?
No.
Have you recently had a skin disorder?
No. Not unless you mean...
Yes?
Sort of a one-sided sunburn. But I wasn't out in the sun.
Are you sure about the bad dreams?
Well, I had this thing in mind.
Could you be more specific?
It wasn't much. Just an idea.
Have you heard voices?
No voices, no little green men.
Mr. Neary, have you ever had a close encounter? A close encounter with something very unusual.
Who are you?
You tell me you imagined this mountain before you discovered its existence. How did it manifest itself? Shadows on the wall? Ideas? Geometric images? Slowly evolving until it was right?
Yes! Yes!
And you felt drawn, almost compelled to be here.
I guess you might say that.
Mr. Neary, what did you expect to find here?
The answer. That's not crazy, is it?
No, Mr. Neary, it is not.
Thank God.
Excuse me, Mr. Lacombe. It is time for Mr. Neary to be evacuated.
No! I'm not going back. I'm not going on any bus ride home.
Major, we must let him stay. You understand, don't you? Roy Neary was summoned.
I am in charge of security, Lacombe. Neary goes.
But he and the others,
They drew their own version of the tower before they came here. They are not to leave.
I have my orders from ComSec.
I am in command now. No departure.
Sorry, sir.
Give me 5 minutes then.
Make it 3 minutes.
David Laughlin, come here. We cannot let the Major send these people away. I will take the responsibility for keeping them here.
The Major will not allow it.
Somehow they must stay. Without them, this is all useless.
Roy and Gillian are escorted to an army chopper waiting for takeoff.
Roy, they're going to send us home.
They're going to lift us out of here in a few minutes, and that will be the end. We will never find out what that mountain means.
Then I will never find Barry.
I still don't believe there's anything wrong with this air.
No poison gas?
It's got to be a ruse, especially after those questions about the sightings.
Then why?
The military doesn't want any witnesses here, but we're going to stay.
How?
You'll have to keep with me and run very fast.
But we're going to take off soon.
Now, run for it!
Back at the command post,
But you don't understand, Major. They were invited.
No, Lacombe.
Please.
Oh, what now? What? But how? Will you find them? And use the sleeping gas, you hear? Well, it seems your friends have escaped.
We have to keep moving. They'll be after us soon.
Listen, Roy.
Look, we've got to try for the ravine. They won't spot us there.
What? Is that white cloud?
That's how they did it. It's gas. Probably a sleeping aerosol.
We'd better move to the other side. Get above the drift.
Get down. Cover your nose and mouth.
later that evening, Roy and Gillian reach the crest of the ravine.
They won't find us here.
I suppose not. But what happens now?
I don't... Oh, my God! Look over here.
Roy, what is it?
It looks like an airport, though not like any I've ever seen.
Oh, kind of a cosmic port of call.
Look at those landing lights. They must stretch out all the way to the horizon.
And the lights on the walls of the ravine. Like a football stadium.
Do you see that?
Yes.
Good. Then I know I'm not hallucinating.
Those men in the white coats.
They look like technicians.
And at the base, in the corner, it looks like a gigantic pipe organ.
I've seen one of those before in a magazine. It's an electronic synthesizer.
I know that. It's the tune Barry was playing on his toy xylophone. This is unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your positions, please. This is not a drill.
They're all looking up at us.
No, not at us. At the sky. Look. Look at the constellations.
The stars are moving.
And we're the only ones that know.
Yes. Did you see that?
Shooting stars all over the sky.
Clouds. Reds, greens, oranges. Oh my. This is brilliant.
They're showing us the galaxy. A cosmic demonstration of our place in the universe. What beauty.
It's the ships. They're going to land.
I'm going down there.
Roy, wait.
At the base camp, Roy joins with Lacombe and Laughlin, watching as the objects land.
Mon Dieu. They must be over a mile wide.
They're the size of an entire city.
Is the audio analyzer on?
Ready.
Encore. Play it again.
Still no response.
That, my friend, is our language of communication. They are teaching us their musical vocabulary.
Something is opening.
Cover your eyes.
The heat! Like the last time!
I am Claude Lacombe.
They're men. 7 of them.
Yes, our missing pilots from Pensacola. Please, gentlemen, accompany this officer.
Who are they?
Patience, Mr. Neary. All in good time.
Lacombe. They haven't aged a day since 1945. Einstein was right. Time and relativity.
Barry! It's Barry! I went up in the air. I saw our house. I saw you go up in the air. Did you see me running after you? Yeah!
Well, Roy?
I just want to know what's happening.
You know, it's like the first day of school.
Yes. You are a critical factor in this case, Roy. I am convinced of that.
Look at the ships.
Are they going away?
Soon. We must talk about Mr. Neary's case.
It's important that Mr. Neary be made a part of this project.
Mr. Neary, I envy you.
What are those figures forming from inside?
They have come to select their passengers. Mr. Neary, what is your blood type? I will need your date of birth and a record of your vaccinations.
You mean I'm going?
They seem to want you. But you must understand we have a problem of jurisprudence. The case could be made, effectively, that you are dead. In light of your destination, this document certifies that you accept that judgment.
I'm going. Look at them. Barely 3 feet tall. They're friendly. I can feel it. Goodbye, Lacombe. Thank you.
Best of luck, my friend.
Goodbye, Gillian.
Roy.
It's time to go.
By the guidance of a star, grant these pilgrims, we pray, a happy journey and peaceful days, so that with your divine angel as their guide, they may reach their destination and finally come to the earth.